Like suppose if you want to any deployment tool, we are using Udeploy, configuration tools like they want to tell please like setup. That time we know the what we have to do in the Linux part, how to install the packages and how to deploy the packages. We know all those things. So first today we will go entire Linux part, what we need in this Linux and entire things. Okay, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Razak. Before we start, which are the tools that you're comfortable with, and which are the tools you're gonna teach me
This
in
okay.
DevOps?
Yeah. So version control, like I don't know, need version control, Git or SVN, right? And
Okay.
integration and Jenkins,
Okay.
and the third configuration, like Ansible, Puppet. If you want, these are Ansible, Puppet are now is very good market. Chuff is like that is old one, so Ansible Puppet is fine. If you want to Chuff, I will teach you Chuff also. No issue.
Okay.
Okay, those are configuration tools, and fourth one is uh, monitoring. I use one. I will tell you basics of you need anything in Tivoli IBM monitoring is there. IBM Tivoli,
Mm-hmm.
these things. IBM Tivoli, I will tell you basics how to monitor, how to create the
Okay.
service. This is the main. Okay,
Okay.
this is the main things. How to push the code and basics of Linux. Right?
Yeah,
This is
and
another.
do you know
I
where
can.
Docker is used in this? Do you know
Of
where
course.
Docker is used by any chance?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Docker is used for what? Just
That is a container.
Okay.
Like suppose we are using a virtual machine, standalone machine. Docker is a container. We don't want that directly. We can take whatever the virtual machine. We can clone that one. Like we can create a containers, different containers. It will take whatever. Suppose if you want to create any virtual machine, we need 50 MB, 50 MB, 3 GB, 4 GB ISO files. We need. If you create in Docker, we need MBs like Mac and all those MPs. We can clone that all of virtual machine. We put it in any application and we can run that. No issue. That is the
Okay.
Docker. Suppose
Razak,
if you want to create new machine, you need CPU, CPU, RAM, all those things. With Docker, it will take less. That is and more comfortable.
okay. In all these things,
Yeah.
which is the one that you're most comfortable with? Which tools are you most comfortable with? That that when I go for an interview, I can you can teach me in such a way
Mm.
that I can be production ready.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Razak. What I'm asking is, in these tools,
Um,
which tool are you more? Do you work day in, day out, so that you can give me a bit of insight, like how production works, so that when I go to when I go for
okay.
an interview,
Hmm. So
which
here,
tool do you work day in, day out?
this is our more comfort. This up to
Okay.
Docker. Tivoli is now we are implementing. I am only implementing Tivoli in my
Okay.
organization. I am implementing the now I got the setup, so I am implementing.
Mm-hmm.
So that is R&D. I mean R&D.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It will complete next month. So I am doing the R&D.
Okay.
I
Okay.
will
Okay.
take the enterprise. These are okay, and I am the Linux. The background of my background is Linux. Basically, whatever my career
Okay.
started, I started with Linux. So Linux is a very strong.
Okay. So
Okay.
you can teach me properly Linux properly. So we can spend some time properly on Linux. Okay.
Linux and version controls and integration and Ansible and Puppet. Because I told you know, I have 14 applications. In 14 application, we are using different tools. Suppose I have Pega application. In Pega application, I am using Git version control, and Jenkins is fine. And that configuration tool is I am using Ansible. Here using I am Nagios. So on one more I have T24 application. T24 application I am using Puppet. So
Okay.
requirement we are working on that. So because we have 17 people in my team. That we are maintaining all those things in environment support.
How many?
Whatever 17 people in my team.
And okay.
Yeah. So I told you now we have 14 applications. That's the reason different is there. Different
No,
whatever
but
they
have you?
want, I want to.
Okay. No, but are you supporting big data by any chance with these applications?
Big data take care by Satya because he know the big data. I
No,
know the
no,
installation, Hadoop, and all those things.
no, no,
To
no, no,
install.
no, 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 no. No, no, that's no. Sorry, Razak. My question was wrong. My question was, are you using any of these tools to do anything with big data in your company, or you don't use it in a
No,
like?
we're not using big data.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay.
I have our application Pega, T24 web methods, and JPOS, Tomcat. These applications.
When you say okay, good. You said Tomcat. Are you good at
Yeah,
Tomcat and WebSphere?
yeah.
Which of those? Which application servers are you good with?
Application I do Pega, Tomcat, JPOS, WebSphere, WebLogic.
Jesus,
Uh,
you are a very young lad. How come you know so many of those application servers?
so I told you now we have 14 applications, not one. I have 14
Okay.
applications. I have 14 applications we are managing because automation is a suppose I will complete one project. I want to do another project. I need a, I
Mm-hmm.
now I am working only automation work, right? Suppose
No, but
I will do simplification in one project, I will come to another project. I am
no,
not
I know,
saying
but
that project now.
you're quite young lad, isn't it? That's why I mean you're quite young than me and Billa. That's why I asked how come you got so much experience.
No, actually my previous company is a product small company, product company. Okay, so in previous 2 years, though whatever we will do R&D in that company, they don't know
Very good,
anything.
very good.
They don't know anything. So Razak, I need that puppet. How to do? Please configure and
Very
setup
good.
one thing. Give me demo now. My CEO like that told to me. So me and my
Hmm.
colleague will sit 24 hours, 16 hours, 17 hours.
Very good, Razak.
Will spend.
Very good.
Will spend. Suppose previously I don't know Nagios. So he told I
Mm-hmm.
need one open source tool for monitoring the server, entire servers and applications. They told we are searching lot of Nagios, Cactus, all those things. So I will show the setup to Nagios. So my CEO is okay. So Razak, you can deploy in production. So we can monitor all those things through Nagios. He told. So I work in 16 to 17 days that I use for configuration. So I will complete that one and I will hand over to that one. Those things I did. That's the reason I know these things, all those things. If you go any MNC, like no, we don't know anything. So because my background is a starting small companies, they want to only open source tools. They don't want the enterprise versions, right?
Yes.
So these and all, that's the reason I learn these and all. Otherwise, I am also don't know.
Yeah, that's why I thought,
uh,
how come you know so much?
these things, right? So and one more, in my, I am an IT engineer. In innovative company.
Sorry?
In my I started my career in IT engineer in my previous company. So we have only 5 people.
Okay.
So two people can handle entire desktop, laptops, and all are admin level. And 3 people, one people is manager, my manager. Me and one more guy is there. We can handle Linux, monitoring, release, and automation, and VMware.
Okay.
We can at all in 16 hours, 17 hours. We work together like that. That's the reason I know. Otherwise, I am also don't know. I want to learn all those things. Whenever in new suppose we learn first time. So my manager told Razak, in open source Ansible is came. Can you check? Can you learn that one? I will give you 1 week. You can learn. You can and R&D. I will give 3 servers to you. Whatever you want, you do. I need automation. He told like that. So I
Okay.
spent 10 days. So I do that one. I did that one.
Very nice that you're self-learner. Very good.
Yeah.
So you learned
Right?
almost everything.
Yeah. So I think Satya already he told you. I think whatever my experience, whatever I did, and all those things. I think.
No. He didn't tell me anything. I mean, he told me that he knows you. That's it. Okay. I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So, which
Okay.
company have you moved to now? Which
Now
company
I
are you
am
working for
Cap.
now?
Now I am Cap Germany.
Okay, you moved to Capgemini. Is that at last?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are
with
they
the
allowing you to do
and
some R&D?
again, sorry.
Are they allowing you to do some R&D, or they're just asking you to do
Uh,
more support?
my R&D project. This is.
Okay.
So
Cool.
end of the year, I want to. mm, They given to time end of the year. In 14 application, I want to hand over simplification.
Okay. No, very good. Okay. No issues, brother. Very good.
These are the targets for me because I am today I am full busy. So today 20th go live is there on application, Tomcat application. So I worked today morning 8 o'clock I started. 7 o'clock completed.
Cool. No, very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Now,
Okay.
to do Linux, what should I install? What do you want me to install? Have you
Okay.
got TeamViewer with you?
Yeah. TeamViewer. Any desk is there? The remote control.
Which one?
Hello.
Oh yeah, in this. Okay.
Mhm.
You got remote control in this? Wait, let me see.
This remote control is there. I already show you.
See, if it, I can see, I can give you access to my screen.
Okay.
Screen. Okay. No. Start sharing my screen.
No, I think Satya want to do that one.
Huh?
Satya is present. Satya is admin. I think Satya want to request to admin.
Satya is
Hello.
not there at all. Satya is gone. He's not. He's offline.
Wait, I will ping you.
Is that a better way that we if we install Linux on my machine, then it will become
Yeah.
easy, isn't it?
Yes. What
Yes.
happened, Raj? Ajak?
Give me presentation to
Me,
Gopal.
please.
No. First, complete the just the overview of every tool, Rajak. Then after that, once right, confirm completion of the every
Uh,
index of the Gopal. First let him
Yeah.
let him to complete the every introduction of the every tool. Then once complete this, then we'll start the one by one. Okay.
We are only doing an installation of Linux today. I think he's clear now. What he's saying is he's going to do version control for JIT and SVN. Integration is Jenkins. Configuration tool is going to be this,
Okay.
and that's monitoring tool is this. So that's then this is what he's going to teach me. He's told me.
Okay. So what, Raj? What is your
So
no, he want
we're just
to
going to start.
whatever I want to do in Linux server. He told he want to do in this
Linux
server.
installation? Okay. Linux installation you want it?
Yeah, so we can quickly do, and then we can work on my machine at least. Otherwise, I would be dumped there over there. He would be doing on his machine.
Yeah. What Rajak? What is
Uh,
your position?
okay. And Gopal, first you want to download any CentOS and CentOS 6 or 7 image, 6 image. Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will install. I will take
Sure.
the
Sure.
remote
Makes
control.
sense.
Okay.
That's fine.
First,
Yeah, that's
today
fine. Makes
today
sense.
I start the basics. Tomorrow what you do?
Sure.
You install CentOS 6, 6 or 6.5
Sure.
anything.
Sure.
So tomorrow
That
I
makes
will
sense.
install and I will control and I will do all those things there.
Yeah, no worries. That makes sense. So we don't have
Okay,
to
fine.
waste time. Yeah.
Okay. When first we will download the CentOS 6 version, any version.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow I will. Okay. Then today we will
Sure.
go basics of Linux. Okay, right?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Okay, in basics, Linux is a, the Linux is a operating system. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the Linux is a flavor of Unix. In Unix, so many flavors is there like Linux in the Linux, Red Hat, CentOS, Ubuntu, Debian, SUSE, all those things is there, and AX and one more Unix under Linux, Red Hat,
Yes, and
CentOS,
Joe's.
Ubuntu,
So,
okay.
Razak, in Linux, I wanna know how to, most important, I think, creating users, creating
Yes,
password
yes,
SSH.
yes, yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
so those, just what we would be doing day to day, like, like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
how to
Yeah, I will explain all those things. Don't
yeah,
worry.
how to disable IP tables, just
Yeah, yeah, I will explain all those. Don't worry. But it will take time.
it's okay. We can spend one more day. I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's no point in learning, make dir and other things. I mean, until if we learn, if we can learn properly, because
Yes, yes, right.
that's what.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
right.
someone asked me what IP table, how to disable IP tables. I will be like,
Yeah, yeah, right. Okay, no issue. I will tell you, no issue. Okay, today we will go. I will just explain what is what in English and Linux. Okay, right.
sure, sure,
I
sure.
will go. Okay. In AX is the IBM vendor. Red Hat is a Red Hat vendor. Red Hat. If you want to go Red Hat, you need enterprise version. If you go Red Hat, because all production servers they will use Red Hat only. Because if suppose any issue came OS level, they will support you. In CentOS, Ubuntu, Debian, Mint are open source tools, open source OSs. If you want to download, if you go to the website and we can download and we can work on this OSs. AX,
Okay.
IBM, and because different vendors, different like Windows is a
Yeah,
Microsoft,
that's right.
and yeah, AX is IBM, and Solaris is some.
Because I know most of the Linux command, but like something like creating repositories,
Yeah, yeah.
running from repositories.
Yeah,
This
right.
is the sort of.
Okay, these are the basics of Linux. So suppose in Linux, first we know the how to create user
That's right.
and how to create user, how to disable the user, how to particular user add to group, right? Suppose in I am a release manager, I want full access, entire admin access, I need root access. Suppose Gopal is he joined to in my organization newly. So he's a release manager like any release manager, development team, PA team, anything. So just I'm giving the example, right? So he want to access root access. So I want to suppose in my organization, suppose in root access, I will create already I created in particular group. Suppose I created suppose user add in particular server. I am going to particular server. I can add the user, and I want to create the user to particular group. Suppose like a development team, and the separate permissions is there. In PA team, they want to separate permission. In release team, they want to separate permission. In the automation team, they want to separate permission like that. Suppose admin. they have full access. They know the root user access, how to access the user, and one more thing, right?
That's right.
Fine. Okay. So now we will go to if we want to create user, we need user add command. User add username. Then if you run this command, next time we want to create password to this user, PASSWD and username. Suppose I will show you here. User add and add test user. So can you check the user cat is C. Here user is there, right? User is created. Gopal? Hello?
Sorry, I muted myself. Yeah, correct. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'll show. Okay. So now I am creating one user. User add test user 2, right? See. So I want to see that user is created or not. This is the file. So /etcpasswd. So this is the file user list is there. See, this is.
Let me just take it. Okay, let me just take it.
Okay, user. I will give. I have entire basic knowledge of material. I will share you that one. No.
Sure, perfect. Okay.
I will. If you want, I will share you now. So basics. This is the kernel book. Whatever I am also learned this book only.
Very nice.
This is entire basic things. All whatever you want basics. There is book is there. So we can go this book. Whatever entire basics of.
Very good. Okay.
Basic commands, what you managing file system, partitions, logical volume. This is whatever if you admin, we know this and user add and the group administrator, network configuration, basics. Whatever if you beginner, if you go this one easily you can find. Suppose if you go user add, so 94 is number. User. So whatever, see user and group.
Yeah, that's /etc/password. Okay.
Password. User and name is stored in /etc password file. User password stored in /etc other. Whatever we have to create it in the password, it will show stored in /etc shadow file, encrypted password. Every user they will create home directory. Whatever if you want to create any Gopal, Razak, you will create home directory. Suppose like if you does, if I am installing the OS, I will create home. It will create home directory for Razak profile. Razak profile is created. If you want to switch the user, switch option is there like that. Okay, you understand what I am telling? If you want,
Yes,
if you have
yes.
any doubts, ask me. Okay. Okay, super user access, like that. It will everything simply. Normal user, system user, super user is a root. Super user or root user.
Root
Super
user.
user,
Okay.
system user, application user, software or application. For example, if you Apache, you will create a user Apache. Normal user like a ours.
Yeah.
You and me others, Rahul, Musa, others. It's normal. I tell you now, basic, whatever you know, basic. Suppose whenever user is created, Linux things created by default, home directory is created, and mail, whatever if you, whatever you are running the commands, it will mail, it will send the like that, and what it you generate the unique ID and GID for the particular user, like that. See,
Perfect.
here there are two important files should be know. Administrator should be aware of /etc password and /etc shadow. Suppose in /etc
Shadow.
password, it will store the entire user list. In what are the fields it will explain. Root is a name. Link the X is a link the password file. Whenever we create the password, see here I am created here user. I am created user add to, right? So
Mm-hmm.
in it will showing X now X is linked. So now I am creating to password to that particular user. Password here password test user 2. So right. So now I am creating the password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. It is too simple and semantic. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. The password is created. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
I want, if you want to switch the user su hyphen
So, yes. Yes. U
test,
minus test. Okay. Yeah. And.
yeah, user 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So then I will know that one.
Okay. Great. Okay.
Log out. So now I want to create user, right? Done.
Perfect.
So this is a normal user. So if you want to give this user to root access,
Yeah.
so then I will go in /etc password. One more thing.
We are here.
Password. This is a store, right? This is username. This is linked to password file. Whatever we created in user, the password is linked to this file X. This is a user ID. This is GA group ID. This is home director. This is a bash. In bash is a whatever we ran the command, it will store it in bash.
Okay.
Interface of bash. Okay, it bash. Bin means bash means whatever we ran the command, it will store in bash. Bash is a main thing because without bash we can't do anything. Okay, suppose if bash is removed, see this is the whatever if you run the command, it will store in bash. This is encrypted file. Okay,
Okay.
you understood now what I am telling?
So bash is a encrypted place. You can't do anything.
Yeah,
So
I can't do
what are the things it would save in bash?
Sorry. So
Sorry,
whatever
come
it
back
is,
again.
whatever in user created, whatever in user, it is ran the command, it will
Would be
store
saved
in
in bash.
bash. Yeah.
But why couldn't we see anything? Is it encrypted? This bash, is it encrypted?
Encrypted.
Okay. Is that why we are not able to see anything of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the user creation. But suppose I want to give to admin access to that particular user. So
Yeah,
now
test user.
suppose test user. Suppose in some organization they will create one. I don't know. They will create one group. Like in group, I will add to that group to the test user.
Right.
Otherwise, some is c/etc sudoers is there file. So I will go this file and I will give here for testing purpose. See, root is all. So anywhere, any interface, you can run all commands. Suppose I'll take test here.
See, Razak, this is my whole problem. When it comes to Linux, nothing is easy. Now, at least now, I don't know what keys you are pressing in your keyboard to get into this.
Okay, wait. I will log in this folder.
Okay. I always forget Q, semicolon, and other things.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Sudo. So I want to give here.
Did you make the change?
No.
No. All equal to all. Okay. So we can just copy paste the same thing. Okay. But the
Yeah.
problem is even copying is a bloody problem inside Linux every time.
Yes. So I want to check the particular user have root access or not. Then I will check like that. Test user to password. Suppose I am using sudo -ls. Error, syntax error.
Just user to all equal to all.
So am I given to wrong?
Oh, is it case sensitive?
Yeah. I want to I change the I will change some modification changes happened in the configuration file. So I want to restart the particular service. See, in our asking our password, right? So I'll
Mm-hmm.
give the password. So we can change directly to root. Sorry. See, see. Test user switch to root user, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
test user have the root access, admin access. So that is the reason he can switch to root access. Suppose he don't have the root access, he can't switch that one. Suppose I will give comment here. Okay. So I will restart the services. SHD is a service name. Okay. So now see, test user is not in the source file. This incident will be reported. He don't have, he is just normal user. So he can't switch to root user. He can't do any. He modified any. If you want to any execute the file, if you want any modification you want to do, he can't do. He is just a normal user. Suppose that's the reason we can give the admin access to particular user. This is the scenario we can give the access to like through sudoers file. Suppose C and vam/etc group is there. So I will give the root access to that particular user. Here is there. User 2. So root is a group. So I will add as added to test user to this group.
Oh.
Okay. Understood now?
Yes.
So now I am checking.
Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming. Go out. That is coming. Okay, that will come out.
See here wheel is one group. All allows people in group wheel to run all commands. Wheel is a group. So now I am adding to the test user to wheel group. So group. So wheel is a group like now I am adding to here test user. Test user 2. Okay. Now I am checking that why it is not working. I want to restart the service. Test user 2. See, now is asking password. See, so it will change to access. Suppose if you want to change to root, so it will change the root. Okay. So whenever you are creating any user add test33, same time group also created. /etc password. So test3 is created for the user, and can you check the group? Group also created. See, test3, right?
That's right.
Yeah, test3. So whenever we create user, same automatic user also created, group also created. So can we see the password file of password? I tell you, test3 is a username, X is linked to password file, and 502 is a user ID, and 502 is a group ID, home directory. This is a text cd/home. See, so now we created first. I created test user. After that, we created test user 2. After that, I created test 3. So every user its home directory is there. Whatever test 3. Suppose I will create file here. You touch text one dot text. So see, this is the user root and see here. Now I am creating one directory mkdir Devops. So ls Devops is there. See, owner is test user 2. Test user 2 is a owner and test user 2 is a group. This particular Devops. Suppose now I am switching to root. See, cd/home ls user test 3 users is there. So now I created test2 user 2. See here Devops is there. This particular file owner is test user 2, group is test user 2. Suppose if you want to change test 3, if you want to change owner is test own command, change ownership of file or directory.
That's right. Yeah.
Test 3.
What is it? 500. Yeah, we got to use something like 500. Yeah. Down 770,
500.
something like that.
Sorry.
I thought you need to use chown, then 777, something like that, and then the
No,
username.
that is a file permissions. Actually, that
Okay.
is a file permissions. This is the owner. I am telling owner. I want to change the owner to that particular file. That is a permission. Permission is a different thing. Suppose
Okay.
Here, see here permission is 755. Like how can you get? So this is mismatching all those things. We can go one flow. That is better.
Now you carry on. I won't bother you. I think I'm going in between because I've used. I mean, I'm half engineer when it comes to Linux because I got to use Linux now and then.
Okay.
Most of the time. So.
Okay. So now today we'll complete a user management and some basic things. Then we'll okay. Yeah. So this is the thing. We know the all those things. So root is a username and this all they explain. A bash is a shell and here it will show what is shell and all those things. And the shadow file is a whatever we create in the particular user to password, that is a encrypted format. That is a encrypted format.
Okay.
Two things. Shadow is a encrypted. This is a password stored file. Shadow is it. So this is the things. In suppose we created test user and test 3.
Yeah.
See, okay. So these are the fields. So first one is a username, and second one is encrypted password. Whatever in encrypted password, and third one days since the password was last changed, when it was changed, and 0 is a days after which password must be changed, and 999 is a days before password to expire the user one. Suppose I want to change within 60 days, the password will be expired. Suppose within 20 days, I will change. We can whatever we want. This is the default things. Whatever we created now is the default things. Suppose for in my organization, 2% join with contract only 2 months. So
That's right.
I created username or that particular created the users in particular server. So only 2 months. So I will create like that. I'll create like that. So that is a different ch mod command is there, change command is there. Then I will explain to you. We will go on flow, right? Okay. So this
Sure.
is the two things we will know here. etc password and etc shadow. etc password is a user information stored file. etc shadow is a password stored file. Password feeds all those things stored. Okay. And here password complexity requirements. So whenever we create one for user particular password to particular user, so we follow the complex requirements like any uppercase and lowercase one symbol, like in a different thing we can create like complexity, right?
Sure.
Sometimes actually in whenever now I am getting to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 so production server they can't take like that. We want to give them complexity. We will create like that in that security scenario, compliance scenario. They will create complexity passwords. Otherwise, it will not take. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So here lab work is creating a user. How to create user? How to the options? User ID, secondary group
Perfect.
ID, primary group ID, home directory, command, shell. Let's create one user here. So when no option user add option like UID, GID, now I created one user test3 and test2 and test1. So default fields it will take, right? So whatever get slash etc password. See username, name and link UID. Suppose I want to change UID, I can change. Suppose I want to change group ID, I can change. Suppose I want to change home directory, I can change. Like these are the things. So these are the options. So user ID, secondary group ID, primary group ID, home directory, comment, shell. So I want to create user here like user add KT user here. So I'll create user. So these are the things happen. So username, password, UID, GID, home directory, and shell. Observe the UID, home directory, all those things. Let's create user with 4 attributes. I want to some requirement is there. So I told you now, suppose the guy he want to stay in only 2 months in contract period. So I will create these are the attributes. Suppose name KT user UID. See user add KT user to username hyphen u equal 505. I want to change. I don't want to default the UID. I want to create manual. I can give 505 hyphen d is home directory. Suppose I want to create like a home like Linux, like this is a salesman is a comment. That guy is a particular organization like salesman, and suppose he's a manager, suppose he's a development team. Like you can put any comment, no issue. So suppose if you want to create default, it will create. Suppose I want to separate attributes, then I will own attributes. I will create like that. I want to mention attribute name and hyphen group name and directory name, where I want to go like that I will create. So assign the password. I told you just now I created the password. Password KT user 2. Suppose test user 2. Like I will create the password. Modifying the user.
APS, that's right.
I don't know, simple, basic things. So,
Very nice.
yeah, modifying the user attribute. Suppose I want to change the login name. Suppose I want to log that particular account, unlock the particular account. Suppose the guy joined 2 months contract. Tomorrow is last working day. So I want to log that password. I want to log that user account. So he is going to onsite to suppose he is and unlock the password like that I can create user mod L username new name and I want to change the username like that I can use. Suppose see here cd slash home here two users is there user. See, one more. If you know, if you know, in Linux, suppose if you forget the command, okay,
Yes.
user, I'm typing you, suppose user command, forgetting that one. Suppose I remember only user m, so I can press the tab, it will come, whatever it may be, any command related. Suppose, uh, see, test is there, cd test. So whatever in, it will come test, test one, test three, test three. If you press tab, it will come like that. We can find easily. Test user two, test user three, test user three, like that. You understand what I am telling?
Yes. If I forget anything, okay.
Okay, suppose, see, suppose I have three users, test user two, test user three. So I want to go any particular user, I forget that one. So I'm not remembering. So suppose test,
Yes, the username.
so I will give the parameter like test. So I will enter the tab. It will come like this.
Oh.
Whatever it is, it will come. Enter tab. It will come like this. I have 100 files. Suppose I forget. Whatever, suppose in a repository 1, repository 2, repository 3, repository 4, so many is there. I forget that one. Suppose cd, like I will press enter now. Suppose cd repo, I will enter. It will come all whatever in starting with repo. It will come all those things. It will show all those
Okay.
things. You can find easily.
Okay, I just want to press tab. Okay.
Yeah, in command also like that. Suppose if you forget any command, user. See, user add, user del, user mod, user and user.
Okay. So you press tab key, is it?
Yeah, tab key.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will show you all those things. So
Sure.
just you download the image, then I will conquer all these things. Right? Okay. So this is the user things. This is the basics of user. See, user. Suppose now I want to change username. ls user mod -l test 3 to test 4. Sorry. Here I want to do 4.
What is user mode?
User mod is we can modify the username, we can lock the user
Okay.
account, we can unlock the account. We have to modify the user account.
Okay, modifying user account. Okay.
Yeah. See, previous test 3 is there, right?
Yes.
So
if I modify someone's account, would I be able to? So what are the things it will change? Will it change the home directory as well?
yes.
And what about the permissions? Will it get all? Will the new user get all the permissions as well?
For same permissions, just we are changing to username only.
Okay.
Same permission, same. Okay. And one more I want to explain. This is the first thing I forget about it. So, in Linux,
Satya, can you hear me? This guy is very good. He's better than you. See.
Okay. First, in user in Linux, everything we treat like a tree, chain methodology. Like suppose here slash is a top directory.
That's right. Yes. Root directory. Yes.
Top directory. Okay. Under root only all those things is there. Slash. We can anytime we can use slash opt slash usr slash temp slash like anything slash temp, suppose slash home, like so. This is the chain. So root, opt, user, temp, home. So under root, all those things is there here. see, I will show you CD root, right?
Yes.
I am changing the directory. See here under root,
PWD, yeah.
bin, good,
Oh, this
dev,
is, yeah, okay.
home, live, all those things is there. So root is a slash is
Top
a
directory.
we can call this is the top
Now,
directory.
no, that's right. But when I do, so let's assume that I'm as a test user 3. Okay. If I and then when I do root cd slash, will it just go to my home directory?
Yes.
If he's not a if test user 3 is not a root user, when I do cd slash, where would it go to? Slash home?
No, once again. Gopal, once again.
Sure.
Hello, Gopal.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Tell me once again. Tell me your query.
Okay. So what I'm saying is now we created test user 3. Okay.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Now, test 3, when I log in as test 3 and do cd root, cd slash, then would it be his home directory it would go to, or will it go to the root directory?
No, whenever you are logging to test user, you will go to your home directory.
So no, it would go to home directory by default.
See. Yes, right.
But would it would go to slash home, but when I can't go to, even if I do cd slash, it would be at slash home.
Yes.
Because that is his root directory.
Yeah.
Gopal,
No,
Raji, you want to complete 11 o'clock or you want to continue?
Me, Razak, you tell me. However you're happy with, I'm happy.
Okay, I'll complete 11 o'clock. Okay, this thing I can tomorrow. You can download that one. We can continue.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Sure.
tell me you are logging to once again. I am logging to your test user 3 like test user 2. Right. So PWD. I am checking PWD. So
slash home. That's right. Now when I do cd slash, would it be going to cd slash? Yeah. So is it still in his home directory, or this is the root directory?
Yeah. This is the root directory.
Okay, so he can log in, but no, test user 2 is a root user. If I do it as test user 3, so if you do test 3, if you change to test 3, no. Okay, sudo test 3.
Sudo.
So we're gonna change to test 3 user.
Okay.
Changing password. Okay. So if we go to change to test 3.
So suppose now I am.
No, don't change the password. Just move to just shift yourself to test 3 as user. Just change it. Just change your.
I didn't create password. Those things only create.
Oh, test 3. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So user is access. So now I am test user.
Now test user is not a admin. Okay. Now when you do now you do PWD. So he's at slash. Okay. Now when you do cd slash.
Yes.
No, just do cd slash. Yeah. Okay. Enter.
Yeah.
Now this is his home directory.
No.
Okay,
that is not. So if you suppose root is a root home directory. Okay, if here root user is there, na?
That's right. So if
The
you do
slash
P
is
now,
that's not right. I am
now if you do
yeah,
LS,
yes, I am
now if
moving
you do
to.
LS in the other one,
Okay,
if you do LS on the other one, would I see, what would I see? Oh, I can see everything. Okay. Even
everything,
though
just
he's,
everything. Yeah.
even though he's not a root, how did he get in? Because he's not a root user. Just user is
No,
not a root user.
root. He is just checking the actually. He is checking the whatever in files is there. He is going to checking that. He can't do anything here.
Okay, he can't do anything, but he can check the
He
directories.
can
Okay.
check the file. LS is a list of files.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
List of, suppose here see whenever if you this is the username and host name. Suppose
Yeah.
here see this is the root user. So I am checking the root users. See cd/root. So I want to create any file. It will create in suppose touch test 9. It will create home directory. That is a directory. I told you not. That is a top level directory. That is a this is a top level directory.
Perfect.
In the
Okay.
directory, it will so many things is there. OPT, libraries, and bin, SBin, so many things is there. This is a top level
Sure.
directory. It will show. We can change. We can go into the root OPT. Where if you want, we can do anywhere. No issue. That is.
Sure.
You understand, na?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Gopal. Tomorrow you can
Right,
download that
Razak.
one.
Razak, I've sent you my email ID. Can you send me that document? Then I can see what I mean. I've got
Yeah,
access to
yeah.
Azure. I've opened up I've opened up an account with Azure, so I should be able
Yes,
to
Gopal,
just
I'll
connect
send
to it.
you. Send to my email. I'll send to him. Okay. Right.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I will send you that one.
Gopal and Gopal, ping me WhatsApp. I
Okay.
lost my WhatsApp number. Please WhatsApp me, Gopal. Please ping me hi to my number. Okay.
Ping ping you what Satya?
Ping me hi message to WhatsApp, man. I lost your WhatsApp number.
Oh, you want my WhatsApp number? Hold a minute.
No, no, just ping me hi to me in WhatsApp.
Okay. You already pinged me. Is it? Oh, I thought you always got my number. Okay. Sure.
Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow. Say what time tomorrow, Raj, to the Gopal?
You tell
Tomorrow
me. I mean, what
afternoon.
time? I'm free all day.
Okay. Morning, afternoon, we'll make it two to 3:30 or 4.
If you make it in the morning, then you will have the whole day free. You can go with your girlfriend, Razak. If you have it in the afternoon, you won't be here, you won't be there. That means you can't go in the morning and you can't go in the afternoon, you can't go in the evening. You'll waste the whole Sunday.
Don't speak loud. His wife is beside.
Okay, otherwise we'll make morning. Early morning. 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock.
Sure,
Okay,
anytime,
fine.
whatever is comfortable with you.
If she listens, she will take class for you. Okay. Okay.
I will make 9 o'clock, okay?
She will teach you
Sure, 9
advanced,
o'clock. Okay.
advanced Devops.
I'll ping
Okay.
you. Okay.
Okay. See you. Thank you.
Okay,
Cool. Thanks.
okay, bye.